Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League has finally kicked off. Tournament's underway, and wanted to get on here and give a review of the opening for the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League, and I want to go over the current standings as well. So, I have to say, this was a pretty exciting opening night for the tournament to really get things going in a big way. So let's go ahead and get started. Jump on here. As you know, the Goddess of Stardom Tag League just recently happened just yesterday, October 15th. And you know, not only did we have some tournament matches, but we had a few other miscellaneous matches as well. So just want to go through the card and give my review. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me get the graphics up, and we will start with our first match. All right, here we go. Okay, starting off this show with just a singles match. We had Yuna Mizumori from Cosmic Angels taking on Ruaka from Oedo Tai. Now, I gotta be honest, I was really pulling for Yuna Mizumori on here. I really thought she was gonna pull it off. And she made a good effort. She definitely made a really good effort in this match. Sadly, Ruaka was just a little too strong and was able to put her away with a freezer bomb. Covered her for the 1-2-3, and Ruaka walks away with the victory in the opening match. I just really hope, though, that they can get Yuna Mizumori going strong. She just joined Cosmic Angels officially, so I really hope that they can start building her up. They really need to start building up some of these ladies. You know, her, Lady C, Miyu, Amasaki, like some of these ladies really need to start getting built up more. So this is just one example, but she didn't get the victory, but I'm hoping she gets some better booking along the way. I really do. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay, let's go ahead to the next match. Okay, let me get the graphic for this one. All right, here we go. All right, we had another tag match. Or not another tag match, but we had another non-tournament match. That's what I meant to say. But this was a form of a tag match. So we had 2/3 of the Bari Bombers in Thekla and Mai Sakurai. Of course, they're also the 2/3 of the current Artists of Stardom champions, and they were taking on the combination of the Wonder of Stardom champion MIRAI from God's Eye and from Queen's Quest Miyu Amasaki. Now, originally this was supposed to be Miyu Amasaki and Azumi, but like I said, they kept her out to recover from an injury, or to protect her from serious injury. So they went with this instead. Honestly, the match pretty much went like I thought it would. I mean, MIRAI pretty much was trying to carry Miyu Amasaki, and Miyu gotten her decent amount of offense, but honestly, there really was no chance that they were going to pull off the victory against Thekla and Mai Sakurai. It just wasn't happening. But Mai Sakurai pins Miyu Amasaki after hitting her with a front suplex, pinning her for the 1, 2, 3. But yeah, Mai Sakurai and Thekla with the victory. Now, of course, remember, Thekla is Giulia's tag partner for the tournament, and Mai Sakurai is actually MIRAI's tag partner for the tournament. So just something to keep in mind. I feel it was kind of interesting seeing Mai Sakurai and MIRAI go against each other. But then again, they have a lot of history, because remember, they were both in the finals of this year's Cinderella tournament. So, hey, history as opponents, but about to really get it going in this tournament as tag partners. So, just gotta keep an eye out for them. Okay, let's go ahead and move to our final non-tournament match. And this was a match that I was definitely very hyped for. Very hyped for. Here we go. Alrighty, we have a singles match, a single non-title match, where we have the current leader of Donna Del Mundo, 1/3 of the Artists of Stardom champions, and the current NJPW Strong Women's Champion, Giulia, taking on MICHIKO from Great, making her return to Stardom. I have to say, I was definitely pretty pumped for this match. I was hoping it would be longer, and I was kind of surprised. Well, then again, I shouldn't have really been surprised that it wasn't the main event, because, I mean, this event is a lot more focused on the tournament. So, yeah, silly me. But I really wish this match would have been longer. It was definitely back and forth between both ladies. I know they threw each other into the row of chairs, and you know, they were just very aggressive. Even Giulia put MICHIKO through a pile driver through a table. MICHIKO hit Giulia with a tombstone pile driver onto a chair. So yeah, it was very aggressive. Definitely very aggressive. And MICHIKO put up a good fight, but was not able to topple Giulia, as Giulia was able to put away MICHIKO with a Northern Lights bomb for the 1, 2, 3. But who knows? Maybe we'll see these two go at it again at some point. I think that would be cool. I mean, like I said, the title wasn't on the line or anything like that, but something tells me that we'll probably see MICHIKO in Stardom again at some point. Whether it's against Giulia or whoever. But we'll see. But overall, this was a pretty decent match. I just wish it could have been longer. But it was good to see MICHIKO back in a Stardom ring. You know, representing Diamond Egoist of the Great promotion. I still need to watch some more Great. Yeah, I need to watch some more of that promotion. I've only seen one full show, so I need to watch some more of that. Anyway, before we get into our actual tournament matches, here's a quick word on the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty, so they had a very cool opening ceremony introducing the teams for this year's tournament. And then, right as it was finishing up, the action started just like that. And it started with this match. Okay, Red Goddess block match. Team Crazy Star, made up of the current high-speed champion Sera and the winner of the 5-star Grand Prix for this year, Suzuki, taking on the team of Prominence, made up of Risa, Sera, and Kurumi Hiiragi. Now, at the tail end of the opening ceremony, Prominence attacked Sera and Suzuki, pretty much took him to the ring, and pretty much this match was supposed to be a little bit later, but I guess they weren't willing to wait, and they just sprung right into action, and bam, bell rang, the action is on. And I have to say, this was a solid match. A lot of history here, of course. Suzuki, a former member of Prominence. We got to remember, these three ladies were once Artists of Stardom Trios champions. Not only that, they won this year's the inaugural Triangle Derby back early this year. So a lot of history there, a lot of tensions boiling over, and it all exploded in this match. But yeah, Prominence, Crazy Star going at it hard, back and forth. I mean, just both teams had great amount of offense. And honestly, this really was a main event worthy match. A very main event worthy match. And got to give a lot of kudos to Suzuki. She really displayed her fighting spirit in this match, for sure. And it doesn't surprise me, being that she won the 5-star Grand Prix. But when it was all said and done, these two teams tore each other apart all the way to a time limit draw. So just like that, first tournament match ends in a draw. So both teams get a point apiece. So, wow. What a way to start this tournament off, eh? Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. So we're going to continue in the Red Goddess block with this next match. All right, for this one, we had Team Moonlight Venus, made up of Club Venus's Waka Tsukiyama and Mina Shirakawa, taking on the team, which this team is called Maximum Mini, which is made up of Iida from Stars, who's also one half of the current New Blood Tag Team Champions, teamed up with the big, tall HANAKO. Now, I have to say, HANAKO and Iida, you know what? They got in a good amount of offense in this match. They really did. And to be honest, HANAKO really looked like a threat in this match. Especially, there was a moment where she had Mina Shirakawa in an Argentine backbreaker. Like, she had her in that submission for a while. I mean, for a good while. And I know Iida had Waka Tsukiyama in a Dragon Sleeper, as well, but gotta give Hanako credit. She looked like a beast and a threat in this match. And I know it seemed like Mina had to pretty much carry Waka Tsukiyama. They tried to do like a double reverse DDT and just the timing was off. The timing was very much off. So I don't know if that's a double team that they'll try again, but I think they should figure out a different double team move because I don't think that worked. I don't think that worked too well. But when it was all said and done, Moonlight Venus was able to pick up the victory as Mina Shirakawa hit Hanako with an implant DDT and covered her for the 1-2-3. So Moonlight Venus gets on the board in their first tournament match, picks up the 2 points. And yeah, they're the first team to pick up 2 points. So congrats to them. Great start for them. Okay, and then they switched gears to the Blue Goddess block to have the first Blue Goddess block tournament match. Here we go. So, we had Team Divine Kingdom, which is made up of Maika from Donna Del Mundo and the unaffiliated Megasis, Megan Bain. And they took on the team which was named Reiwa Tokyo Towers, which is actually a pretty cool name for this team. You had Ami Sore from God's Eye. You had Ami Sore, and you had from Queen's Quest the Human Tower, Lady C. Lady C sporting some new gear as well. I thought she had some really cool gear. But this match was actually pretty good. Definitely pretty good. I felt like Lady C and Ami Sore really got off to the jump, with the machine gun chops and really tried to put it to Divine Kingdom. And, they hung in there. They definitely hung in there. Because, Megan Bain and Lady C are pretty much about the same height. Maybe Megan Bain's a little bit taller. Maybe by an inch, but not by much. But this was a nice little clash. This was a good clash of these two teams. And I have to say, the chemistry with Megan Bain and Maika has been solid. Been really solid. They were able to finish off Lady C, first hitting her with a Doomsday device, and then Megan Bain finishes her with an F5, then pins her for the 1-2-3. Divine Kingdom picks up the first 2 points from the Blue Goddess block. The only thing I will say is I feel like Lady C has had a lot of new gear since coming to Queen's Quest, and I just feel like she's another one that just cannot seem to get victories consistently. And it's a bummer now because she's pretty much been with Queen's Quest at least a year now, and she hasn't been able to really get many victories. So it's really a bummer. It's really a bummer. That's why they really got to start building up talent like her, Waka Tsukiyama, Yuna Mizumori, Miyu Amasaki. Like, they got to start building these ladies up more. They really do, But guess we'll have to wait and see. There's still hope, I guess. Okay. Then we take a step back into the Red Goddess block for the final Red Goddess block match of the card. Here we go. So we had the team of, and this was a really weird team name, Concave Anacon Convex, which I have no idea what the heck that even means, but it's Saki Kashima and Shuri of God's Eye. And they're taking on the team of XL from Oedo Tai, Natsuko Tora, and Momo Watanabe. And of course, how does this match start? by Saki Kashima trying to run away to the backstage like a coward. Shuri had to drag her back to the ring. And then I guess she eventually tried to wrestle. But I do not like this pairing. I'm sorry. I know some fans out there like Saki Kashima and God's Eye. I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. Like, I don't like the fact that she's a coward. I mean, she wasn't a coward when she was a, former Goddess of Stardom tag champ. You know what I mean? Like, when she was with Stars, she wasn't a coward. When she was with Oedo Tai, she wasn't a coward. So it's like, I don't like this display for Saki Kashima, especially in a faction like God's Eye. And I'm not saying that it's not funny. I mean, some of it is pretty funny. I will say that. But just, she was the former high-speed champion, and she was a coward. It's not a good look. It's not really a good look. But, Shuri did Shuri things in this match as usual. Natsuko Tora, Momo Watanabe, XL, great chemistry, really showed throughout this match, and it was no shock that they picked up the victory in this match. Momo Watanabe puts away Saki Kashima with a tequila sunrise for the 1-2-3, and XL gets on the board with 2 points for this tournament. After the match, Alice Inc. appears on the screen and accepts the challenge of Shuri for a UWF rules match. Because remember, at the previous show, Shuri challenged, she had a UWF rules match against Mina Shirakawa that she won, and then she pretty much presented an open challenge. If any lady wants to step to her, wants to challenge her, UWF rules, bring it. And Alice Inc. answers, which apparently I believe she's called the Scandinavian Hurricane or the Scandinavian Dragon. One of the two. I'm not that familiar with her, but apparently she has wrestled. She's Swedish pro wrestler and martial artist, according to her ex. And apparently she's wrestled a bunch for WXW. So, but yeah, never heard of her. But yeah, Scandinavian Hurricane. So, yeah, she's accepted the challenge. So, we have a UWF rules match to look forward to between Shuri and Alice Inc. Don't know when they're going to have the match, but hey, it's exciting. Sounds pretty exciting. Okay, and then the main event for this opening night of the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. And this was a match that was definitely my favorite of the card. Definitely. Well, actually, no, I take that back. This was my favorite Blue Goddess match of the card. Crazy Star versus Prominence was my favorite Red Goddess match of the card. But anyway, check this out. This was the main event. Okay, we had a Stars Stable showdown right here as we had team number 1, Eye Contact, made up of Hanan, one half of the New Blood Tag Team Champions, and the leader of Stars, the icon of Stardom, and the current IWGP Women's Champion, Miyu Iwatani, taking on Fukuoka Double Crazy, made up of Hazuki and Koguma, also from the Stars faction. This match was phenomenal. I mean, what can I say? What else can I say? This match was phenomenal. Both teams have solid chemistry, solid fighting spirit, especially Hanan and Koguma. I mean, they went back and forth a bunch in this match. And, just more and more, Hanan's been getting better. And just, we're reminded, Fukuoka Double Crazy is a legit tag team. And I know it's been a while since they've really teamed up a lot. But with them being back in this Goddess of Stardom tag league, like I said, they're a threat. Especially considering they won it 2 years ago and they're former 2-time Goddess of Stardom tag team champs. So they're a threat. But don't sleep on Eye Contact. I think Eye Contact could be a sleeper team to possibly make it to the finals if they can really get going, especially in some of these other matches as well. But as much back and forth as this match was, and it was great, it was really, really great, Fukuoka Double Crazy would stand tall in victory as Koguma was able to hit Hanan with a Kuma Splash off the top turnbuckle, pinned her for the 1-2-3. Fukuoka Double Crazy picks up the 2 points to close out this show. And yeah, I know there weren't a whole lot of tournament matches. I mean, there was only 5, but they were good. They were good. But yeah, so overall, pretty good show. MIRAI was also on special guest commentary throughout the rest of the show, so I thought that was cool. But yeah, that wrapped up the opening night. Now, let's go over the current standings. So I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet and go over the current standings now after the opening night. Here we go. All right, so we're starting off with the Red Goddess block, and bear with me because actually the spreadsheet is much bigger than usual, and I increased the font size so it'll be a little bit more easier to actually read. But anyway, going over the standings, starting with the Red Goddess block, right now 3 teams that have 0 points, which are Mafia Bella, Concave, Anacon, Convex, and Maximum and Mini. So Mafia Bella hasn't wrestled a match yet. So they're the only team that hasn't wrestled a match yet. So of course they're at the bottom. Record of 0-0, no points. Okay, we had Concave Anacon Convex, which is Shuri and Saki Kashima. They start off 0-1, 0 points. Of course, they had the loss to XL, which was Natsuko Tora and Momo Watanabe. So that means they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have 5 matches left. So 5 matches left. And then Maximum and Mini, which is Saya, Iida, and HANAKO, they are also 0-1. So 0 points, 0-1. They had the loss to Moonlight Venus, which was Waka, Tsukiyama, Mina, Shirakawa. And they have 5 matches left. So out of the folks on the bottom, Mafia Bella still has all 6 of their matches. Concave, NXCon, Convex, and Maximum and Mini both have 5 matches left. Okay, we have 2 teams on here with 1 point on a record of 0, 0, and 1, which are Crazy Star and Prominence. So Prominence, Risa, Sera, and Kurumi Hiiragi had the 1 draw with Crazy Star. 5 matches left. And same thing with Crazy Stars. Suzu, Suzuki, Mei, Sera had the draw with them. So 1 point, 5 matches left. And then we got 2 teams in the Red Goddess block with 2 points each, with 1-0 records, starting off good, which are Moonlight, Venus, and XL. XL, which is Natsuko Tora and Momo Watanabe, 1-0. They picked up the victory over Concave and X-Con Convex, and they have 5 matches left. And then same thing, Moonlight, Venus, Waka, Tsukiyama, Mina, Shirakawa, 1-0. They picked up the victory over Maximum Mini, and they have 5 matches left. So, quite a start for the Red Goddess block. Like I said, everybody has wrestled a match except for Mafia Bella, which is Giulia and Thekla. So, looking forward to when they will have their first match of the tournament. But right now, XL and Moonlight Venus are on top, but Crazy Star and Prominence are on the board as well with a point apiece. So, but like I said, there's still plenty of tournament left. Still plenty of tournament left. All right, how about the Blue Goddess block? All right, Blue Goddess block. So right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams with 0 points. But 3 of them haven't wrestled a match yet. So the 3 that have not wrestled yet are MIRAI Saku, which is MIRAI and Mai Sakurai, Cosmic Angels, which is Tam Nakano and Yuna Mizumori, and O2 Line, which is Azumi and Miyu Amasaki. So they have 6 matches to wrestle since they haven't wrestled yet. So the 2 teams that are currently 0-1 are Eye Contact and Reiwa Tokyo Towers. So Reiwa Tokyo Towers, which is Ami Sore and Lady C, they're 0-1. They had the loss to Divine Kingdom, which is Maika, Megan, Bane. They have 5 matches left. And then Eye Contact, which is Mayu Iwatani and Hanan, 0-1. They had the 1 loss to Fukuoka Double Crazy, which is Hazuki and Koguma. So, the 2 teams that are 1-0 right now with 2 points apiece are Divine Kingdom and Fukuoka Double Crazy. So Divine Kingdom, which is Megan Bane and Maika, 1-0. They had the win over the Reiwa Tokyo Towers, and they have 5 matches left. And then Fukuoka Double Crazy, Hazuki and Koguma, they had the victory over Eye Contact, and they have 5 matches left. So there you have it. Blue Goddess block, 4 teams have wrestled. So still very early, but hopefully they'll be very friendly on the schedule for this tournament. I really do. But yeah, those are your current standings so far for the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. So, yeah, like I said, still got a lot of tournament left to check out. So, we'll see what happens. I also wanted to note, as they were going through the schedule at the end of the show, they actually mentioned another show. They haven't announced the name for it, but there will be another show. So check this out. They added another December show. So December 2nd. December 2nd, they have a show. They didn't say what the name of it will be, but I believe it's going to be in the Aichi Dolphins Arena. So keep an eye out for that. So to reiterate, they got shows on October 29th, which is the Halloween show, November 12th, which is the finals of the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League, the 17th of November, New Blood West 1, 18th of November, Gold Rush 2023. December 2nd, that's this new show that they just announced. They don't have a name for it. December 29th, Dream Queendom 2023. The big Tokyo Dome City Hall show on January 4th. And All-Star Grand Queendom 2024, April 27th. So just wanted to do a quick rundown of the schedule. But yeah, so there's going to be a show on December 2nd. So keep an eye out for that. Should be really good. But that will do it for this review of the opening night for the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty. And let me know what y'all's thoughts were for this opening night for this tournament. Let me know what you think of the matches. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed week. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.